I've had a super productive morning so far. I've just been jamming out to my tunes after Wynston and I took a walk. I ended up putting my solar out because we have actually really good sun this morning, so I figured I'd at least put my Rofi panel out, plug it into my van powers, because I'm just not sure how the weather will be the next few days. It can be cloudy and rainy, or it can be sunny. Even though I look at the forecast, despite that in Arizona, it's just not very reliable. So I figured I'd do that. Um, Also, y'all know that my DC plugs in the van are no longer working. I think that the all powers drew too much power, and turns out the front DC plugs, as well as this one, are connected to a 20 amp fuse and it's blown. So I'm just going to go to AutoZone in Flagstaff this week and pick myself up a 20 amp fuse to replace. It's super easy, and that should get my plugs running again so I can charge my power stations. Even my van powers has a safety feature on it. It's 1500 watts, but it only draws about 60 watts or so from my van. So it's never blown a fuse. But in the meantime, I can charge my rock pals or my Jackery. I have the AC adapter, and that is actually working, and I can plug that in here. So I'm not going to charge my rock pals today. I will just do that on our way to Arizona tomorrow, and while we're in the van, that'll get charged up to 100%. Oh, also, a lot of you have been asking me about this, oh my gosh, stuck, Thermacell bug repellent that offers like a 15-foot umbrella, if you will. It works extremely well. I had it sitting here last night, just on this shelf, my trunk open, and my doors just cracked a little bit. Even with the rain, not one single bug was in my van. Now, I did purchase the refills because one lasts 12 hours. So I purchased a 4-pack of refills. So I had that going last night. And like I said, with the lights on and the doors open, not one bug came in my van. I have had very good luck with it. I do recommend it after using it for, I don't know, maybe a month or so now. It's been great. And Amazon, of course. Yesterday I went to a Mexican restaurant, so I'm going to cook leftovers for the first time in my Hot Logic. So I have enchilada, refried beans, and rice. And so far what I've cooked is my home chef meals in this, and it's been phenomenal. So I will try leftovers, see how it goes. I've been using the Vitomin 600 for my Hot Logic, and only the Hot Logic, so I have that dedicated. And I will report back. Wynston is licking my leftovers. I had the lid on for the first 15 minutes and then realized I should actually take it off. So it ended up taking about an hour to heat up my leftovers, but it probably would have only been 45 minutes if I had taken the lid off initially. But since I'm still new to the Hot Logic, now I know. I opened up my rooftop box so it can air out a little bit. It gets pretty toasty in there, even in these nice temperatures. I'm elevating Winston's booster seat for Arizona tomorrow so he can see out the windows and out the windshield better. I hope the animals are active. We will see. So this is a lumbar support pillow that I have for my seat. So I put that down with a blanket, and that should be plenty of height for his bird's nest so he can get a better view. And there we go. I think that will be perfect. Now we can see out the windshield and the windows. I really hope to see bears and some big kitty cats, bobcats and jaguars. That would be so cool. Well, it might be about time to put away my solar. I'm not sure how much more sun I'm going to get today. And I'm still not sure if it's going to rain, but the clouds have started coming in, and Um, Hi, I know you've been busy. You're a busy boy today. Why don't you rest for a little bit? Look at that smile. Look at that smile. I know you've been busy. You're happy. It started thundering about 20 minutes ago. I got my solar and everything put away except for my chair, Winston's playpen. That stuff can go on the rooftop box at any time, either this evening or tomorrow morning, depending on weather. Hi. Where are your ears? Where are your ears? There they are. I have another Hot Logic meal cooking right now. It's about 4 o'clock, so I fed Wynston. That's all set, and if it does start to rain, we will be ready to jump in the van. There's the thunder. Someone is like blasting some super weird music over there. It almost sounds like someone's doing karaoke. I don't know what's happening, but it's super loud and it's really terrible. Okay, if you saw my video the other day, you will have seen that I put my pine pellets in this canvas bag as opposed to keeping them in a litter bag. And turns out I was right. It fits right under the seat there next to my toilet. So I was able to clear up the space in the front seat. I used to have the litter bag sitting on top of my portable power station. This is empty, by the way. I just have to fill that. But wow, that music is just terrible. Ooh, here comes the rain. I feel the drops. Starting to rain, kid. Why don't you come in? Are you happy where you're at? I don't know how hard it's going to rain. Okay. Well, if it gets too much harder, you'll have to come in because it's starting to kind of get wet in here. It's about 6:30 and we have had consistent rain for about the last 2 hours, but it just stopped. So Winston and I just went on a poop walk and now I think he's done for the night. He ate his smart bone, so I think I will put my chair and the playpen away and then we'll call it an evening. We will be nice and rested for our adventure tomorrow. Good morning. Winston and I are headed out. We are all set for Arizona. Last thing I have to do is put my trash in. Winston's ready in his seat. Oh, I need to get my Rock Pals AC adapter here. I'll be plugging that in. Decided to get the van nice and clean this morning. So it's all set and ready to go. I'm going to close this bub. Just going to get my Rock Pals plugged in. And I'm super excited about today's adventure. I think the level that I put Winston's booster seat at will be perfect for him to see the animals. Yeah, I think that'll work. I just wanted to show you this too. My Auntie Becky got me this. How cute is that? Badass babe. It's an air freshener from Natural Life. She got me a couple other things as well. And then I just purchased a Yeti for Wynston. So now he has his own Yeti. Decided against the teal, went with the gray. Thought that was more Winston style. So we both have our water up front. No check engine light. We're ready to hit the road.